Jason, may I have a word with you?
What is it, Rachel? I'm busy right now. Please make it quick.
I'm sorry. I haven't had much time to talk to you.
What is it?
Well, lately, when you make important decisions, you often don't consult with me. I'm very concerned about that.
Consultations? There is no need for that. All you have to do is follow what I decide.
But that's not how it works. Remember last month, when you suddenly bought a new car? I was surprised to see your new car parked in front of the house without telling me.
Oh, you mean that? I bought that one because I thought it was a good idea. I'm the one who uses the car, so what's wrong with my decision?
But I wish you would have at least talked to me about it, since the payment for it would come out of both of our household budgets. I wanted to think about it with you, too, and I wanted to be convinced.
Convinced? You can do that later. It doesn't matter as long as the outcome is good.
Also, there was that thing last summer. You suddenly started remodeling the house, and when I came home from work, the whole house was in an uproar over the construction. You could have at least said something to me beforehand.
That was me trying to make the house better too. It would have been faster and more efficient if I had made the decision, so there was no need to go to the trouble of consulting you.
It's your one-sided opinion to think it's efficient. I also live in this house, so I want you to value my opinion too.
So, the house is clean as a result, right? Why don't you just be satisfied with that?
I can't be satisfied. Do you know how much trouble I'm in because of your decisions?
Troubled? That's such an exaggeration. I'm doing this for the family.
If it's for the family, why don't you listen to your family's opinion? And that trip we went on, you took me to a place that was totally different from where I wanted to go, and you didn't even book a place to stay.
I thought it would be smoother if I decided the travel plan, and I could even decide on the accommodations there.
But I like to plan and prepare, and I want to feel safe. If you make things up as you go along, you'll ruin my plans.
Don't worry about such details. You just need to be more open-minded.
It's not about the details. It's about our lives in general. So I want you to consult with me properly.
What do you mean consult with you? I'm going to do things my way, so it's fine if you do the same.
That's the problem. I respect your opinion, but I want you to respect mine too. We are a couple, so shouldn't we consult with each other and make decisions?
If we were to go through all that trouble, there wouldn't be enough time.
But that trouble is necessary for the betterment of our relationship. I want to talk it over with you properly, and then we can decide together.
I don't know about you, but, well, if you say so, I'll think about it.
I don't want you to just think about it. I want you to actually act on it. Next time, will you make sure to discuss important things with me?
All right, I'll do that, but don't expect too much. My way is the best way, you know.
That's the problem. I hope things will improve, even if it's just little by little.
Rachel, I have something important to tell you. I'm sorry to interrupt your work, but can we talk now?
Something important? Is something serious?
Sorry to bother you on your business trip.
Oh, it's okay. I finished my business meeting earlier than I expected. I just checked into the hotel early and was putting together a report for the company. Aren't you supposed to be at work? What's wrong?
I'm in trouble. The company Noah was working for has gone bankrupt.
Oh, bankruptcy?
I just got a call from him. I was so surprised that I left work early to see if I could do something for him. I got home a while ago and now I'm texting you.
What? You left early from work?
He told me that he and his wife have been living in company housing, and they need to leave as soon as possible, so I'm helping with that.
Ah, a place to live. If the company goes bankrupt, that means there will inevitably be no company housing, right?
Anyway, they have to find a place to live. I heard that his wife Jessica is pregnant.
Oh, really?
She just found out a few days ago. He said he was going to tell us about the pregnancy when she was in a stable period.
Wow.
So I thought to myself, I'm going to give this house to my brother and his wife.
What? Our house? You mean the house we're living in? You mean that they can stay there temporarily until they find a new place to live?
We are literally giving it to them. To put it more simply, we're giving the house to my brother and his wife. In other words, we are moving out of this house. If Noah and his family are in trouble, it's only right that we help them, right?
Are you serious? Are you really going to do that? Do you really think you can decide such an important thing on your own?
It's obvious, isn't it? I'm going to do everything I can as Noah's brother. It's my duty as an older brother to help him when he's in trouble.
I understand that Noah and his family are in trouble, but why are we leaving the house? And moreover, why are you thinking of leaving the house? What will happen to our place of residence? My parents have already passed away, and do you know how hard it will be to find a new home? If you are going to look for a house in the first place, look for one for Noah and his family. We could help with the rent for the time being.
My parents have a house. Why don't we just live there?
What? Your parents' house? Do you realize it's an hour and a half from there?
But my workplace is right in the middle of my parents' house and my current house. It won't change my commuting time.
That's your story. What about me? My current company is a 15-minute walk from the house.
That's just a matter of resigning and looking for a job in my hometown, right?
Huh?
This would save us and Noah from looking for a place to live. And I think it's such an awesome, best plan.
No kidding.
Huh?
Why should I have to vacate my own house? You forgot that I'm the landlord.
Huh? Landlord? What are you talking about? Aren't you being a little selfish?
Selfish?
Yes, selfishness. You're my wife. You're supposed to do what I say. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's not good. In the first place, you have no right to do anything with my house without my permission. Deciding without consulting me is impossible. Why can't you understand that?
You're so stubborn. We're going to live in my parents' house. If you don't like it, get a divorce.
Why are you saying a divorce suddenly?
If you don't like it, just give the house up to Noah and his family. I'll have all my stuff packed by tomorrow when you get back from your business trip. So go ahead and your resignation letter with that in mind.
Stop messing around with my stuff. I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay. Then I guess that's your final answer, that you're in favor of this move.
No, I don't approve at all. You are too selfish. I know it's hard for Noah, but don't use that as an excuse to change our lives without my permission.
So it's faster and more efficient for me to make decisions. You should follow my decisions.
Efficient is not just for your convenience. I have a life and a job too. If you don't respect my opinion, we won't be able to work together from now on.
You just have to put up with that. I made the decision to help Noah, so please follow it.
I've been putting up with you for a long time, and I've reached my limit. I don't want to be swayed by your selfish decisions any longer.
That's not how it works. If you don't agree, we're seriously getting a divorce.
If you speak of divorce so easily, that's fine. But I will continue to live my life with my own opinions. I will not follow your decisions.
What's with that tone? Are you denying that I'm doing this for the family?
For the family? Then listen to my opinion. I'm family too.
And because we're family, everything will be fine as long as you obey me.
No, it's not. I don't just need to obey you. We need to talk to each other. We need to understand each other.
Understand each other? That's a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time. It's necessary for the future of our relationship.
I'm not going to change my ways.
If you don't change, I'll act to protect myself. Hey, Jason, what is this all about? Something unbelievable is happening.
Rachel, what's wrong?
What's wrong? I came back from a business trip and thought something was wrong in the house. There's Noah and Jessica in my house.
Oh, I got out of there instead.
Don't tell me, but have you already taken your stuff to your parents' house?
Of course. I've already taken all my stuff to my parents' house. I haven't done anything with yours, like you said. That house will be Noah and his family's from today. So you should pack up your stuff and come out soon too. If it's too much work, I can help.
No need. I'm not moving out in the first place.
What? Oh, come on. You gave me the final answer by agreeing to move.
I didn't.
Huh?
Why do I have to move out of my own house?
Because I'm giving it to Noah. Oh, leave the furniture and appliances. The company housing was furnished, so he couldn't take it out. I felt sorry for him, so I decided to give him everything we had.
Maybe I didn't say it right. That I said I was the landlord.
You're still saying that, huh?
Well, I'll change the way I said it. I'm the one who inherited this house.
Huh?
In the first place, this land also belonged to my father who passed away. It's a land and house that's been passed down from my great-grandfather's generation to me. Don't you know the history of this house?
I've never heard of such a thing.
You still don't know? This land and house were in my father's name, but I inherited them when he passed away, and the house is now in my name.
What?
Think about it. Who pays the property tax on this house? Who pays the city planning tax as well? Do you understand the family finances?
No, that's...
If you still doubt me, shall I show you the real estate registry or other real estate related documents? My name is firmly listed in the owner's column of the real estate. You need to face reality.
Seriously?
Well, let's start from the beginning. You do realize that this house was originally my parents' house, where my parents lived, right? And my mother passed away when I was in high school. My father passed away a few years later, and I, as his only daughter and the only one who inherited his entire estate. You don't have to be a legal expert to understand that at the very least, right?
Oh, I see.
Do you understand now? You acted without thinking.
I didn't think that far ahead.
What?
Well, you used my last name and the nameplate is, of course, my last name. So I thought it was my house.
It is normal to think about such things from a legal point of view, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh well, I will make good use of the divorce papers you left for me.
Huh?
I'm going to take it out now.
Why?
It seems you left them there as an insurance policy so that I won't say I'm not moving out after all. I have no intention to move out. In this case, we are divorced.
I just have to go back there, right?
Unfortunately, I heard exactly what your mother and you were up to from Noah.
Huh?
It seems that you were planning to use this opportunity to have me live with your mother at your parents' house. You even quit your job so that there would be no turning back.
Did he tell you that?
She heard you talking to your mother on the phone. I don't want to live with you in such a cowardly way. I have no intention of supporting an unemployed man who quit his job without notice. Your reasons for quitting were so silly that I was completely disgusted with you.
Oh no.
Well then, I'm going to submit the divorce papers now.
Rachel, wait a minute. Let's talk about it. It's not too late.
I've already decided.
Hey Rachel, let me ask you to explain what's going on. Why aren't you answering my calls?
Because I don't have to talk to you, you know.
Huh? I'm calling you because I have something important to tell you.
What's so important?
Why is Noah's family living in our house? What the hell is going on? You gave it away after all, didn't you? That's what you said. This is unreasonable.
I didn't give it away. I lent it to them. That's totally different from giving it away.
Huh? Lend? What do you mean you rented it out? There's no way I'm going to accept my house being rented out without my permission. How in the world did that happen?
Let's go back to the time right after our divorce. It was true that Noah and his family were having trouble finding a place to live, so I let them stay with me for a while. In the meantime, Noah got a new job, and we signed a contract for a weekly apartment for a temporary place to live. They left after about a month. A short time later, I received a transfer order. I decided to rent out my house and advertise through a real estate agency. I put an application out through a real estate agency, and it caught the eye of Noah, who was just looking for a place to rent, and we immediately signed a lease contract. And so, Noah and his family are now living in the house.
Really? I can't believe such a coincidence.
By the way, did you want to come to my house? What do you want now?
Actually, my mom had an accident, and she's in a wheelchair, and she's going to need nursing care from now on. I can't do it alone.
Don't tell me you're here to request me to get back together with you. Or is there something else you want from me?
Yes, that's right. I was just wondering if you and I could start over again. I'm taking care of my mom, and I really need your help.
I don't want to. Absolutely not. Even if you ask me to do that, I've already made up my mind.
Don't be so cold.
I haven't had much to do with your mother, but she's the one who's trying to trick me into living with her. I can't live with her now that I know who she really is. To begin with, I've been transferred to a distant place now.
So you want me to manage on my own? What should I do?
Huh? Oh, I see. Your brother Noah cut ties with you, didn't he? He was so furious that he was used by you 6 months ago that he said he would never go back to his parents' house again.
That's...
Anyway, I'm a stranger now. Please don't involve me in your family affairs. I'm starting a new life.
Wait a minute. Actually, my mom is in a wheelchair right now. I came all the way out here to ask you to live with me and take care of her starting today. As my ex-wife, you could at least pay a little attention to me, couldn't you?
That's why I'm not your wife. I have nothing to do with you anymore. I'm in an online meeting with an overseas company right now.
Rachel, I beg you, please reconsider. Don't abandon us.
It was you who should have felt the responsibility.
Don't be so cold and help us.
Help? I'm sick of having to clean up the mess of your unplanned and irresponsible behavior.
Still, we're family, aren't we?
We might have been a family, but we're not anymore.
Oh no, what am I supposed to do?
You're on your own. I don't have anything to do with you anymore. Bye. After the divorce, Jason returned to his parents' house and lived there. At first, Jason and his mother thought they could get by. However, his mother, who needed nursing care, took advantage of the situation and began to take advantage of Jason in any way she could. She said to Jason, "I can't live without you," and forced him to do various chores for her every day. Jason was tired from finding a new job, but he could not disobey his mother and spent his days doing housework and caring for her until late at night. She always complained, "It's because you don't work harder that I'm suffering so much." Jason gradually became exhausted. He has become a joke at the company. When I heard that, I was relieved. I have made many friends through my work in the new place where I've been transferred to. I am spending busy but fulfilling days. From now on, I'm going to find what I want to do and enjoy it.
Long time no see, Isabelle. How are you? Can you guess where I am right now? I'm actually on vacation. Also, do you know who I'm with? Hey, it's been a while. I didn't expect that I would receive your message. What's up? Are you traveling with your husband? You know what? It's not my husband. Guess what? I'm with Luther. I'm traveling with your husband. Huh? Are you telling me that both of you are having an affair? Are you stupid enough to let me know about that? Can you just explain to me, Bertha? Yes, your husband is having an affair with me. How's that? Are you frustrated? Oh, I forgot to tell you where we are now. Where do you think we are? I don't care where you are. Are you out of your mind? I wouldn't talk to someone who is having an affair with my husband. I don't care where you guys go. Why don't you go to outer space or wherever you want? You don't have to act tough, Isabelle. I know that you're really frustrated. It's sad, isn't it? I'm in Miami with your husband right now. The sunset is so beautiful and we're spending a romantic moment together. What? I'm sorry that we're having fun without you. Too bad that you're not having fun. How dare you say that? I feel so uncomfortable because of what you told me. I know, because I, your best friend, just took your husband away. It's like the end of the world for you, right? Yeah, you're right. I guess you are too shocked to even say a word. Anyway, it's your fault that it happened because you neglected him. He was taken away from you like this. You didn't take good care of him. Do you understand that? Maybe, yes. Is there anything else you want to say? Something like how much you love your husband and so on? I'm so bored with your short responses. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tired of taking you seriously, so I've decided to just listen to what you have to say. It's also tedious to listen to you bragging about something I don't want to hear. It's not worth my time at all. I know you wanted me to be disappointed. Too bad that it's not going to work out the way you wanted to. What? That really pisses me off. How rude. Just like Luther said, your response is boring. I think he has a good point. From a guy's point of view, you're not cute. That's why you lost your husband to your best friend. Yes, I guess you're right. Whatever you say. Go ahead and be as triumphant as you want. I had a feeling that Luther was cheating on me for a while, and I knew that he was going on a trip today. I had an inkling, but I had no idea that he was going on a trip with you. So, you suspected him of cheating on you, but you didn't even flinch a little? You should have told me sooner. I was so excited to see how you'd react, and now I feel like an idiot. Boring. Well, I know you're an idiot. What are you going to do about your husband, Elliot? You're hiding the affair from him, right? Oh, don't worry about that. Elliot and I originally planned to split up. There might be a little trouble, but we'll work it out. I want to be with Luther more than that.
I see. I feel sorry for Elliot for marrying a wicked woman like you. You have ruined his life.
Huh? I'll say those words right back at you. How dare you make Luther suffer so much? Do you have any idea how desperate he was? You're the worst. You've ruined Luther's life.
Huh? You don't know anything about me, so don't act as if you knew everything. What did I do wrong? Don't say that it was because I didn't take good care of him. Luther is the one who should be blamed. Cheating behind my back just because he was lonely is out of the question. What a lousy guy.
How can you say that it's Luther's fault? Explain to me.
I didn't tell you, but he's a night owl, and he loves to visit the red light district. He comes home in the morning on weekends, and because of that, he sleeps all day during weekend. So it's like I'm basically living on my own. I'm the one who was lonely most of the time. Don't you think so?
That's a lie. Luther didn't say anything about that. He's not the kind of person who loves to visit the red light district.
Well, I don't think that any man in the same situation will say out loud that he loves to visit the red light district. It's embarrassing. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. You're divorcing Elliot and will get married to Luther, right? That's fine. You can do it if you want to. I won't stop you, so be my guest.
You won't stop me? Why?
Why should I stop you? It's not worth it. As for the rest, can you please talk to Luther's parents who are sitting in front of me looking uncomfortable? For your information, your parents are apologizing to me too. So can you stop bothering me with your stupid messages?
Wait, what do you mean that my parents are apologizing?
It can't be helped. Both you and Elliot are married. This is what people call double affairs. It's faster to let both parents know rather than having a conversation with you and Luther.
But it's terrible to make them apologize to you. You're such a cruel woman.
That's rude. Your parents did it on their own will. I didn't force them to apologize to me. I don't even want anything to do with this. Why don't you get back home right away? You're in big trouble.
You just want us to come back home because you're jealous of us, aren't you? How pathetic.
You'll see when you get back home, so you better be prepared for the worst case scenario.
Yeah, whatever. I won't believe your lies.
Anyway, when I get back from my trip, I'm getting married. So get the heck out of my way and divorce Luther. Fine then. It's your choice whether you want to come back or not. Do whatever you want. See you. I can't wait to see what my mother-in-law will do to you.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? You really piss me off. Hey, why didn't you tell me about Elliot the other day? That's terrible. We're best friends, aren't we?
How dare you say that we're best friends after what you did to me? I told you to hurry up and come home, didn't I? By the way, are you home now? I thought you're coming home the next day. Seems that you were enjoying your cheating trip anyway.
I had no idea this was going to happen. Can you please explain to me?
Well then, listen carefully. I bet you didn't come home right after I told you that Elliot was going through with the divorce proceedings, did you?
That's not true. Elliot didn't know anything about the affair and trip.
I don't think so. Elliot knew about your affair.
What? How did he find out?
He knew before I did, and he had proof for that. That's probably why he was so diligent about filing for divorce while you were away on vacation with Luther. Looks like you have a smart husband. I'm glad that he divorced you.
I can't believe he had proof of my affair.
I was thinking to tell you that Elliot was going through with the divorce proceedings, even though you betrayed me. Don't you think I'm a kind person? I think I did a good thing.
Why didn't you just tell me at the time I called you then? You're so mean.
I changed my mind because I didn't think it was necessary to be nice to someone who betrayed me. I'm surprised at myself.
I can't get into the house. What's going on? Looks like the locks have been changed.
It's terrible that Elliot did this to me without permission. Don't complain to me. I mean, how dare you talk like that? It can't be helped that you can't enter the house because you and Elliot are already divorced. Do you understand that? What? Divorced? Yeah. Elliot said that he filed for divorce the day you guys went on your cheating trip. Both of you are strangers now. It must be nice for you, right? Huh? What do you mean? I heard that you suspected Elliot of cheating on you before and made him write the divorce papers. You said that you'll file those papers, didn't you? That's why he had the divorce papers already filled out. Are you telling me that he filed the papers with the authorities? That's what it means. Looks like Elliot hired a lawyer when he had all the evidence. So why don't you ask his lawyer about the details? I'm sure he'll be able to explain it to you in detail. Wait a minute! So you're saying that me and Elliot are divorced? That's what I said. Did you finally understand? He was going to help you unpack the house when you got back from your trip, but you didn't come back, so he decided to change the locks. Well, I can't blame him for doing that. I see. Well, it saved me the trouble of talking about the divorce. Huh? What are you talking about? The fact that you had an affair doesn't go away. I already sent you a certified letter demanding alimony. You have to pay it from now on. Huh? You were having an affair with my husband, so it's only natural that you have to pay me alimony. Like I said before, I have hired a lawyer, so you can't run away. Just get a grip on yourself, okay? Huh? There's no way I can pay that. There's no way I have that kind of money. I don't care. If you want to complain, why don't you talk to my lawyer? That's what lawyers are for, right? Of course, I'm going to demand alimony from you guys too. Be prepared for that. I thought all I had to do was to get a divorce and that would be the end of it. What am I supposed to do now? I don't know. Think for yourself. You make fun of Elliot too much. You're just happy that you're divorced from Elliot, right? I can't allow you and Luther to run away from the alimony. That's too selfish. I'm not saying I'm happy about it. Just make sure you pay the alimony. It's the least you can do. You need to take responsibility for what you've done. Hey, wait a minute. Where am I supposed to go? I have nowhere to go. I called my parents, but no one answered. I don't know what to do next. I don't care about that. Don't ask me. You're my best friend, aren't you? Aren't best friends supposed to help each other when they're in trouble? Oh, give me a break. We're not even friends anymore. I don't want to be your best friend. Never. Don't be so selfish. That's terrible. You have no right to say that word. You were the one who was having an affair with my husband. Oh, and tell that jerk over there that I've already gone home to my parents, so he can take care of your stuff by himself. Goodbye. Isabelle, long time no see. How are you? Why are you so carefree to drop me a message? You are behind on the alimony payments. I wonder what's going on. 3 months have passed since the last payment. If you don't pay, I'm going to take this case to the court. Anyway, I won't listen to your demands for a reduced amount. You're being too cold towards your best friend. Don't say that. At least, listen to me. I'm in a difficult situation right now. Is this some sort of a sympathy mission? Why don't we go to the court instead? I have no intention to help you. Wait a minute! Stop talking about going to the court, okay? I'll pay you the money tomorrow. I'll pay you for the delayed amount too. Just wait for that. Oh, really? Fine then. Wait a minute. Can we talk for a while? I have a lot of things I want you to know. Why should I talk to you? We don't have anything to talk about except alimony. The only thing you and I have in common is alimony, right? We're best friends, aren't we? Best friend? You gotta be kidding me. You are the person I hate the most in the entire world. I'm really sorry about what I've done to you. Oh, there was one more thing I had to tell you. That jerk's mother let you move in with them, right? That's great. You're not homeless anymore. I'm glad they picked you up. No, you don't understand. I think I prefer being homeless. Stop kidding me. They make me do housework from morning till night. Luther just pretends he doesn't know anything. I'm falling apart. I knew it. I guess I was right about how I felt when I was married to Luther. Luther's mother was a bully, but somehow I managed to keep a good relationship with her. Someone like you who can't take care and act ahead of time would be a target for her bullying. Oh, I'm so glad that I got divorced from Luther. It's just unbelievable that Luther's mother bullies me. I mean, we're not living in the 19th century anymore. If I talk back to her, she'll say that I must be grateful to her since she let me live with them. She's so sarcastic. Well, it's only natural that you are being treated like that. I'm sure my ex-mother-in-law enjoys having her way with you. Anyway, I'm happy for you. You deserve that. You're the one who wanted it anyway. Wait! Don't say that! It's dozens of times worse than I thought. I should never have had an affair with Luther if I knew that I'll end up like this. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. It's too late to regret it now. I wish you luck. No, wait! How have you been doing, Isabelle? What do you mean? I was wondering if you are living a happy life. Are you telling me that you want me to be in despair since you stole Luther away from me? What a cruel woman. I didn't mean it that way. I just wondered how you are doing. Now that you and Luther are divorced, you're on your own. I wonder if you're happy with your life now. Okay then. I started dating my boyfriend a year ago and we're engaged. I'm very happy. Seriously? 3 years have passed since my divorce, so it's just natural for me to have a boyfriend. People change, and so are their feelings. Yeah, I know, but I'm surprised. At first, I couldn't imagine remarrying either, but then I met someone and I felt that he was the right one. It went smoothly to engagement. If you got engaged, that means you're getting remarried soon, aren't you? With who? What kind of man is he? Do I have to answer that? It's none of your business. Please don't say that. I want to know. Come on, tell me. What's he like? Where does he work? What does he look like? What's his name? Is he handsome? I don't want to tell you, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Bye, Bertha. Wait, Isabelle! It's Alex, isn't it? Are you engaged to Alex? Tell me the details. Oh, you again. How did you find out about that? Are you stalking me? That's not important. By the way, where did you guys meet? Alex was really popular in high school, wasn't he? It just happened. We met at a friend's wedding. We're both divorced, and we just clicked in some way, and we ended up going out. I think it was a fateful reunion for me. Are we done here? You don't have to tell me anything else. I don't even want to talk to you. I didn't know that Alex is divorced too. Then, I guess I'm just as good as you are. I think I can have fun too. Huh? What are you talking about? You're crazy as always. Give Alex to me. The only way for me to get my human life back is to remarry with Alex. I'll break up with Luther. What? Are you out of your mind? Are you really that stupid? What kind of nerve do you have to try to steal someone's partner twice? Because that's the only way. I can't meet someone new in this situation. I'm living in hell now. I don't think you can get away from your current situation. You are married and you are a slave to your mother-in-law. But you were in that situation because you wanted that, right? You don't get it, do you? I need Alex to escape from my sticky situation, so give him to me. You really are a jerk. I would never let you steal Alex from me. Moreover, Alex will never choose you in the first place. It's not about giving him to you or anything like that. It's worth a try. Even Luther got off easily. If I'm attractive enough, I can do it. Even if you take Alex away from me, I'll charge you extra alimony. You'll be drowning in debt for the rest of your life. That's fine. I'll just ask Alex to pay for it. Then everything will be fine. What? Alex was wearing a very expensive suit. That means he makes a lot of money, right? A husband with high income is the best. I bet he can afford to pay my alimony. I'm speechless. The alimony I paid you was all Luther's money. I'm obeying that sarcastic mother-in-law, so it's only natural, isn't it? There's no need for me to pay it by myself since I don't have money for that. I thought you paid the alimony by your own money. I'm so dumbfounded. I can't believe that I was best friends with a jerk like you. I guess I need to cut ties with you right away. I'm so lucky that you are my best friend. I just need to get a new husband from you. And then, again, if you think the next guy is better, you can trade with me. It's a very good relationship, don't you think so? Please, keep it up. Can you please not say anything creepy? Alex is my precious person, not yours. There's no point in trying to do anything about it. Please don't ever contact me again. I will contact you again. Even if you block me, there are plenty of ways to contact you. Oh, but if I take Alex away from you, you'll be alone again. So I'll keep sending you messages. That'll make you feel less lonely, right? Don't worry, I won't be lonely. Do you even know what you're talking about? To be honest, it's pretty crazy. I think you've lost your mind living in slavery to your mother-in-law. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what you're thinking. Frankly speaking, you're creepy. I got an idea. Why don't you and Luther remarry? That's the best solution. I'm so smart, aren't I? What's the matter with you? Enough is enough. You're definitely out of your mind, Bertha. There's nothing wrong with me. If you remarry Luther, everything will be back to normal. Oh, I knew it. Alex and I were destined to be together. You've seriously lost your mind, haven't you? If you keep pestering me, I'll talk to the police. I haven't done anything yet. You can't call the police for that. They won't do anything. Well, I'll go to see Alex soon. Just do me a favor and tell him about that, okay? I'm looking forward to it. See you later. It seems that Alex and I are not a match. So can you get someone else for me? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know anything about that. Find someone else yourself, you stupid woman. I heard you ambushed Alex's office last night. What the heck are you doing? Do you really want to get arrested? No, it wasn't an ambush. I was just thinking to say hello to him. I thought maybe he's the one for me. Alex said that he was taken aback. What? Your hair was shaggy, your body was swollen and bloated. You were also dressed in tattered clothes. Alex was scared because a suspicious-looking woman in tattered clothes suddenly came running toward him. He also said that he felt as if he were the main character of a horror movie. He thought he was going to be attacked. That's right. Alex was mean to me. He looked at me and shouted, "Don't come here, you monster!" How rude of him. I heard that too. He called me with his voice shaking, saying he had a real horror experience. Poor guy. Anyway, you were about to hurt him physically. That's so rude! By the way, you seem to have changed a lot since you married Luther. I thought you'd lose some weight since you seem to be working hard, but I didn't know that you've turned into a big fat woman. Isn't it usually the other way around? I can't help it! When I'm stressed out, I start to binge eat. I see. Alex said he really can't handle a big fat girl, so there's no point in approaching him. If you had attacked him that night, he would have reported you to the police. Oh, Alex told me that he never wants to see you again, even though both of you were in the same class during high school. He said that he doesn't want you to show up in front of him ever again. Don't say such a terrible thing! It's hard for me too! Oh, I heard the story from Luther. You're being blamed because you can't have a baby, right? I'm sorry to hear that. Did you hear that from Luther? Why? Why are you contacting him? I heard it when I went to his parents' house with Alex. What? You came to our house? You came to Alex's office out of the blue, so I was about to file a complaint to your parents-in-law. Then, Luther and his mother complained to me. She said that you can't have children. They blabbered on and on about things I didn't even ask them about. Looks like they haven't changed at all. No way! Did they say that to you? And even though Alex is right in front of me, they were suggesting me to remarry with Luther. They must be crazy. I can't believe they asked you to remarry Luther. That's really crazy. I told them about you, that you ambushed Alex at his office, and that you said you'd trade Alex with Luther. What? You told them about that? Well, they were stunned. They were so upset when I told them that I'll report this to the police. Luther's parents are very concerned about public opinion. I'm sure they don't want to get into trouble with the police. You're going too far, Bertha. I was desperate to get out of that house. If I don't get out somehow, my life will end up in a mess. I think you can get out. Really? How? After what happened, looks like they've given up on you. The ambush, the violence, the ugly things you did, the fact that you couldn't have children, the fact that you made Luther pay for alimony and so on. They said they just can't forgive you. I'm sure you'll be kicked out in no time. Good for you that you can leave that house. I appreciate that, but even if I get kicked out now, I don't have anywhere to go. I haven't found my next partner yet, and I don't have any money. By the way, they said that you need to pay back for the alimony since Luther was the one who paid. Huh? It's natural to pay back the money you borrowed, isn't it? I don't know all the details, so please confirm it yourself. Wait, Isabelle! Please introduce me to a nice guy. Someone with a high income. Preferably someone who will marry me fast. At this point, I don't care who he is as long as he can provide everything I need. Then why don't you just go out and talk to all the men around you? Do it yourself. I don't want to be involved in your life. You're good at scavenging for men, aren't you? Well, goodbye forever this time. No, Isabelle, don't abandon me, please! Alex advised me to change my phone number. So I canceled the contract that day and got a new one. Since I used this phone for work, it was quite difficult to tell many people that my phone number has changed, but I have no choice. And as for Bertha, after she was kicked out of Luther's parents' house, it seems that she asked for help from her own parents. But her parents, who did not forgive her for her affair with Luther, refused to help her. She is now homeless and wandering around. Bertha feels that she can survive as a homeless person. She once said that she would rather be homeless, so in a way, it seems like her wish has come true.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!